And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Ender Inciarte would be next. Now here it comes.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Curveball locks him up, strike three, and that's the third out. Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Up next to the Astros, the designated hitter, AntDogg Alvarez.
Ready for another shot now. Yordan Alvarez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty. One man out. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now the pitch. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. One out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still hold a 10-0. Ryan Presley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Nick Markakis digging in now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat, sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. No hits to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Reined in onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Jack Mayfield is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Carlos Correa stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Josh Reddick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2-0.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're still in front, 10-0. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Miles Straw is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The center fielder, number 13.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Game for the Astros. Now playing center field, number 3.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Acuna at third with nobody out. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The batter, number 1.
Chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Called away. A 1-1.
Ball, that's outside. Hey! I got to count 2-2.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Runner goes for second, and it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off. And gets the free pass.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Ozuna rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner is in from second. And he's safe.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Brad Peacock is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
To the plate now, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So here's Johan Camargo as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. There's one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Striding in once again, Martin Maldonado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Taylor Jones come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Nobody out, runner on first. In the air out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. Oh, it's off his glove and it drops. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Kyle Tucker will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Culberson back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Now back, the second baseman,
Drew Ferguson will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Curveball looked at here for strike 1, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Albies takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
James Ritchie will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners. And check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ozuna looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as this lead got even wider.
The body language from this curler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Now batting, first baseman, Gurriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 3 runs already home here. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Taylor Jones remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 79.
Kyle Tucker will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot. Joe Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Ender Inciarte starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, but not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Line towards center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Osvaldo Duarte has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 88, Osvaldo Duarte.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. First and second here with nobody out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Now the 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. From the stretch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Inside with the slider, 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. is looked at for ball number 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. 2 down, runners at first and second. Final strike for the Braves. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and he is in there.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. Reddick is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The Astros scored a lucky 13 in this one.